Alright guys, first ever ride on the Inmotion V12 high speed, and I'm at a track meet today, so that's why I get a chance to test it out. This one's got quite a few thousand Ks, V profile tyre, so I can feel that it's a bit of a knife edge, so let's just see. Oh yeah, much more flighty than I'm used to with that small diameter tyre, very lightweight. Now the power pads are not great on here, it's mainly just the jump pads and they're digging into my shin, so that's something I'll change straight away. I'm into a headwind, quite a strong headwind right now, and it's pushing the wheel back. And of course I'm coming from the Lynx, so quite a big difference in power and weight there. Let's get into this corner. All right, I'm getting the knee out a bit. Little bit of wobbles there, let's just carve it out, no problem. All right, so what are we doing? 56 kilometers an hour, and this is a smaller diameter tire, so you're definitely gonna feel that speed more than the 20-inch wheels. And the owner, Luke, is on my Lynx at the moment, so we'll get his thoughts afterwards. So let's try some seated. Oof. That felt a little sketchy for a second getting down into the seat. But the stability improved while seated. I always find that the stability improves when you get to the seated position. I'm a little bit cramped up. I would go a taller seat personally, but it's not too bad whatever the seat is. I think it's the stock Inmotion seat. And I'm just noticing with this tire, it's not tracking too well. It's wiggling around a little bit on me. I'm almost a bit scared to stand because I don't have those front power pads to lock into, but let's try it. So I went straight into a carve there to flatten out any wobbles. Yeah, these pads are digging into my shin quite badly, so it's actually painful to push speed on this wheel at the moment. But gee, it's a real light feeling wheel. And the top of the shell is really nice and contoured. That's one thing Inmotion gets right. Check that contour out. And I can see Luke is already riding seated on my Lynx, so he's got a pre-order on one. I'm sure he's going to be stoked for that pre-order, having experienced what my Lynx rides like. Oh, we're just coming up to Ashley now. He just bought my Sherman S. He's getting used to it. Let's try not to scare him, but coming from the S18, it's a big wheel for him. And let's just follow him around this corner. So look at that lean angle. It's got the off-road tire. He's not used to the weight of it. I'll just take... Going good? All right, here comes Luke on the Lynx. Is that, yeah? Yeah, nice. Look at him. Oh yeah, he's gonna love that Lynx. That's exciting. He said he's wanting to go straight to a Michelin Pilot Street 2 tyre, but that's got the Kender on it, mine, and he's looking quite comfortable. So I'll get his thoughts on it as we pull up over here.
Holy shit. Sorry I broke your speed rule.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it just keeps going. And it's so smooth and stable.
Isn't it?
Wow. I went too quick. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to get those pads sorted, but
yeah, definitely.
it's very safe at speeds, I find.
Oh my god, it is. Yeah, like, I know I was only supposed to stay at 50. Sorry again.
No worries, you're in control.
Yeah, definitely. Like, seated's just so comfortable. But, wow. So I hit 7.
Ooh, what, on your first ride?
Sorry.
No.
I tried Arnie's out last group ride a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I definitely didn't do a speed run like that.
Yeah.
So I do know how they feel for riding a little bit. But that's so amazing.
And you were going seated like straight away.
Yeah,
So,
I'm so much comfier seated. Like
Oh.
I get speed wobbles standing up if I go too quick.
yeah.
Or at least trying to brake from high speeds, I find that I do wobble sometimes.
I think once you get the power pads, you'll be much more stable.
Definitely.
Standing.
But seated, I'm just no issues ever. The only thing is braking, but since you got a safety handle here, you can really pull back
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, I bet you're
What
stoked
do
for
you think
your
of that
pre-order.
garbage?
Yeah, I was ripping it a few ones, but
Yeah, that's fine.
you can't beat the how light it is and the nimbleness.
It is really nice how light it is.
And look, I didn't actually notice the lack of suspension, but this track is incredibly
It's
smooth.
really smooth, yeah.
So
Me. Going on bumpy roads, it gets tiring on your knees. Did you
bet.
want to keep doing laps or?
might swap there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good one. I'll give you a fist bump and we can.
All right, so I just wanted to balance out the argument a bit more. So obviously, Luke was super stoked on a new wheel. So back to the V12. Obviously, it's a non-suspension wheel, which is sort of considered a bit last gen now, but definitely has its place. For example, if you want the lighter weight, more compact, and if you're going slower speed. So in this track situation, I don't think it was particularly well suited, and because it's a high-speed track. So if you're in more stop-start sort of situations or on the beginner learning side of EECs, it's going to be much more practical. So he also mentioned that the charging was very slow because it's got a 2 amp charger, so that comes to about 9 hours. And the foot plates are still just the grip tape style. They're not good enough in my opinion. You really want to have some sort of studs. And it's worth mentioning that the V12 high speed and high torque are being replaced by the refreshed V12 Pro model. So that was leaked and it looks like production in March. And that offers a Raptor control board, which was introduced with the V13 and a V14, of course, and also 30% more power. That comes with a penalty of another 1.5 kilograms of weight, but still a very lightweight wheel. So bit of a refresher there if you're interested in the smaller style. Cheers everyone, ride safe, and I'll catch you next time.